saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up. Down.
Well, they'll run. Here comes a rookie from Michigan State.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside.
Got it. Ready? Bronco 80. Come on, come on.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go. 70, 19, Lions. Trap 19, trap 60, trap 60.
The slot man in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Past the 20. 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Tampa 60, 18, top low at 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. From the left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
18, Pioneer. 19, Light. 79, trap 60, trap 60.
Now Daniels. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Daniels looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 target, 7, 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Daniels. And he's good. Touchdown, Saints. Quentin Johnston, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
18, 19 Lions.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out that you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Dante Thornton Jr.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
That's another.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
11 on the play. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 29. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
14, Saints 8.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quentin Johnston, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
19 tight, not 18, come 19.
The Saints will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Red alert, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
19, 18, Pioneers. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Jeanette. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles. Dragons, cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quentin Johnston on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now, once again, the Saints will decide to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point.
Now they'll audible to something else.
$18, 19, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
24, Buccaneers 14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by, oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 4th down, here's Daniels. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
And got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
79, 50, 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 back.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 8-yard line.
Mustang 19. Hey, Smash. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Ring. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Daniels.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His pass caught with the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Touchdown, Saints! From
3 yards out. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
18
two-point
Cardinal,
conversion.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 18. Pioneer. Look.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. He's going to air one out. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And Xavier Worthy, 64 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit.
65, 65.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll set up to throw. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
22.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of
19 yards that time for number 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
2nd and 5.
Cowboys, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete.
fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Daniels.
And he comes back with one complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels looking to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a two-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A completion, yes. It's certainly not what they wanted, a loss of a full 6 yards.
Second and 16.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be third and 19.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop the throw.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First down. A gain of 30. And the Buccaneer first down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, 5 in.
Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2nd and 2. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Come nice, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 7.
Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Ready, break.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Now they'll shift things around.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 79 Bronx. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 Lion.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
23 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Ready,
Plenty
set.
of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
60 Maverick, 69. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw, Daniels.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's first down.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw again.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Panther 6, Mustang 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
7 brings up third and 3.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now.
Trap 60, Warriors 70, 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 13.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
18, 5, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. Now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 37, Saints 30.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk. Dragon 60, 60 Maverick.
to throw.
Gets this to Fant.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
Now they'll change things up.
79 Broncos. Warriors, 70 Lions.
Back to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. An audible here to get a new look.
18 Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcat.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. It's complete.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
That's good.
As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Going right back to Fant.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout.
A gain of 4.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
70 Rangers, 70. Here we go. Ready.
He's back to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 8, Warriors 70.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
They'll look to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18. 19 tight, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler.
To the air goes Daniels.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's first and goal.
77 Cougar 19. Seven Pirates, 70, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready?
To throw is Daniels.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
70. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cook Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 6, Mustang 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So